Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. Once again, giving all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash, Barakatha. Alright, this is going to be another quick lesson. It has to do with, like once, putting your hand on the plow, doing this work, or, it's, or you're striving for the truth unto death, or, as far as, like, being in this truth, being out on the highways and byways, on this battlefield and all that, that's something you have to do, or, until, the Heavenly Father, gives up your ghost, or, until, it's time, to go back into, the spirit world. All right, we're going to watch this, so this clip's like a couple minutes long or whatever, but, it's from, and I highly, recommend, as far as, this, series, it's called, Fist of the North Star. Those of you, a lot of people are into like Dragon Ball and things like that, because of the reminders of spiritual power and things like that. It's another show like that, and it's also like inspirational as far as like meditating terror, it also, it's got that post-apocalyptic theme, one thing interesting, you know, you know, like a lot of, it go like people resort back to like the ancient world ways, medieval ways, or and that's pretty much it's all this chaos, all these this whole bunch of like gangs and psychopaths like running rampant, it just shows you the type of what's gonna happen during like Jacob's trouble and things like that. All right, but in this scene, it's just like an example, of striving for the truth, unto death, or because this guy, that's as far as like this like battle scene, he even like kicks it up a notch. He's technically already dead, but he's still fighting. So, and it's just like a reminder of like the type of like mentality you have to have. As far as like keeping your hand on the plow no matter what. All right, but without further ado, just gonna watch this and get some scriptures. All right, so basically, or he didn't go out, like a punk, or he didn't even a lot of us, we might have to go out, as far as like martyrdom, or as far as like persecution and things like that, or that's pretty much like the story behind like Abba Bivens, or sometimes it might be like health issues. They might tell you can't go out on the highways and byways, or because of like health issues and things like that. At a certain point, you got to remain on that battlefield, either until the Lord returns and beams you up, or until, or no matter how like if you're if you have to like die for this truth or whatever the case, you have to like you're in this thing, until death. Or but with that, just wanted to get a few scriptures. We're gonna be in all right, 2 Timothy. All right, 2 Timothy. All right, 4 and 5. All right, it says, but watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist, make full proof of thy ministry. For I am now ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand. All right, because like Paul knew, or as far as he was, as far as him, like they thought that they had put him to death at one point when they stoned him. All right, but it wasn't his time yet. All right, but Paul knew through the Spirit, because he was supping with Yahweh Shai. All right, that he knew when his day was at hand. All right, that's why he said that. And when he said like departure, that wasn't talking about I did all this work, all this edification, all this tribulation. Now it's time for me to go on a vacation, or sit back, go to a cookout, and and have some whatever, some beef spare ribs or whatever. All right, no, he was like leaving the ministry, because it was time for him to go back into the spirit world. All right, and that that's the type of like mentality you have to have. Or like the only like the only way out. And this is also a message, as far as those of you that all these disappearing acts, excuses for not making it to camp and all that. Or as far as like with the Heavenly Father, that shit doesn't fly. Or you need to stay in this thing, you need to stay in this thing, until death. All right, so we're going to continue on. All right, verse 7. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. Right, suck it. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. Or keeping the faith. Like that. That's not you were on the highways and byways for a couple years, and then all of a sudden no one knows where you're at. But you're still on social media. With all the claims of being in the truth and all that. All right, you if you need to be on that battlefield, one way or another. Or you need to be working out your all right, salvation. All right, verse 8. Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness. Or so the dead in Yahweh Shai. Or as far as for those of us that don't make it, but have to like go out somehow. Or before the Lord returns. Or for whatever reason. Or in righteousness, an honorable death. Or like so be it. You're still going to get that reward, in the kingdom. Or in the kingdom you're going to be it's one of those men of honor, one of the men of the elect. Or Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing. All right, so, if you're, or you have to be a soldier for Yahweh Shem Yahushai to receive that reward. Or, or just like Luke, you got to keep your hand on that plow. And, another thing, this isn't, Saki, what I was going to say, as far as like, like a physical, you don't have to like, you don't have to necessarily go through some shit like, that scene we just saw or whatever. Or, that's the type of thing that happens to you, that we get spiritually beaten to a pulp. All right, but, compared to that and, what the prophets went through in the ancient world, that's nothing. It's nothing for you to like, it's like 3, 4, 5 hours, on the highways and byways once or twice a week, like 3 or more videos a week, and things like that. Or you mean to tell me you can't, even do that? Or, or, but, or you have to, endure unto the end. All right, so we're going to get one more. All right, this is going to be Sirach 4:28. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. Or, so it says, strive for the truth, unto death. Not strive for the truth, for a couple of years. And if the Lord doesn't return, I'm just going to go back in the world, go back to school, start a family. Or, you have to, pretty much, how the apostles, sometimes they show that video of, those like sprinters and all that. Or, that's the type of, that's the type of like mindset, mentality you have to be in. Or, just like going forward, on that attack. Even if, even if you do like end up, giving up the ghosts, getting taken out or whatever. But with that, I'm going to say Shalom. All praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. All right, Shalom.